Hello, callers, and welcome to Viva Barca Plus, where we are going to be discussing solely on Ousmane Dembele's situation at the moment at FC Barcelona. Of course, Barcelona are trying all what it takes now to terminate Dembele's contract because the deadline they have already passed, and Dembele did not successfully leave FC Barcelona. So recent reports have just claimed that Dembele have rejected the offer from FC Barcelona to release his contract, or let me say to terminate his contract. And as it stands, Dembele is set to stay at FC Barcelona until June, at least until June. So I want us to discuss on the possibility of Ousmane Dembele taking part in the games this second half of the season, how possible it is. Because we have been hearing Xavi reluctant of sending Dembele to the stands, but the board, Laporta and the board, they want a permanent exit. They want him to leave immediately, but that is not the case because he has rejected that offer. So where do we go from here right now? Where do we go from here? We have crucial matches coming up. The Europa League is not far from us. The season is still very, very long, even though we don't have a lot of competition present. We are not in the Copa del Rey anymore. But despite that, Dembele staying at FC Barcelona will bring a lot of problems for Xavi, in my opinion. We have a lot of forwards now. Adama Traore have come as a direct replacement for him. Aubameyang came yesterday on deadline. So I think with the number of forwards we have, that is just one factor that Dembele will not even feature. And it's a really difficult situation for him. For Xavi, the boss, of course, Xavi does not even want him to go to the stands as opposed to the board. Now we are seeing Dembele leaving for free next summer, which is a big blow to Laporta and his board. Dembele was bought with a very huge sum of money, and here we are. Dembele is likely to leave in June for nothing. That is why the board were really pushing so hard for Dembele to leave this January for even 4 million. Of course, they spoke about 4 million, even though I saw 20 million yesterday in many reports, which was so unlikely that any club will buy him at this period in time when June is not far from now. So it's really, really disheartening to see the situation Dembele is currently going through. But honestly speaking, Dembele needs to respect the badge. That is what most people have been saying. He has not been respectful enough. His agent is even putting more fuel to the fire, which makes matters worse. They are so adamant to their 40 million euros per season, which is so unrealistic. They know that is very unrealistic. You don't have to come and say, because you guys bought Ferran Torres for such an amount, then why won't you pay Dembele for such an amount? That makes no sense to me. It makes no sense. Dembele is a good player, no doubt, but does not deserve such a pay package. Does not deserve that. Just the fact that he's ordering Barca to pay that, if they don't pay, okay, he will not renew. That shows he does not even care about the club. He does not have the club at heart. He does not. And that is what I really love, the fact that Xavi have been making it clear at some point that only people who are committed to his project are earning a spot, are supposed to play. And Dembele have proved that he's not playing with that zeal. He's playing for the money. It's very clear. Dembele is not playing for anything. Nothing about FC Barcelona concerns him but the money. And of course, he's set to go for free. So Barcelona have no intention of unilaterally rescinding the Frenchman's contract, and so the unhappy outcome of the awkward situation is that he will remain at the club, training every day, but unlikely to play, and knowing he will leave in the summer. So, as I did said earlier, President Laporta had some words for Dembele yesterday. Of course, he did express his surprise that the player did not even move on, claiming that he had an offer from an English club or whatever, but chose to reject it. That is according to Laporta saying that yesterday. So he believed that Dembele has already agreed a contract with another club. Even going by his word, he said, we made him a very good renewal offer. During a press conference, Laporta spoke about it. The player said no, first alleging that it was not a money issue, but then he focused on the economic aspect. The agent did not tell us anything, and that has consequences for the club. I am very surprised that he did not accept a proposal he had from an English club. He did not want to. It did not make sense because it was not good for him or for the club, he would have allowed us to work with more tranquility in the market. The Dembele situation, of course, is difficult to understand. Dembele is in the team, and Xavi has to build a competitive squad with players who have a future at the club. We think that Dembele already has a contract with another club. They have insinuated that to us. What we will do is defend the interests of Barcelona. So we can hear what Laporta said yesterday. And honestly speaking, I go with him from what he said. It's true. Dembele might have something with another club, but nobody knows it. It's very clear. There's something going in the background. Who knows? I don't think any player would like to go 6 months without touching the ball. It's impossible. So I don't know. We don't know what is going on in the background with Dembele. Of course, his agent as well. So it's going to be a very difficult situation. Very, very difficult to resolve for FC Barcelona. But let's just accept the fact that Barca have made a huge loss on that guy. Nothing will be received at the end of any transfer, whatever. Will be a free transfer. And looking at the injury issues, everything is just like, it's a big loss. It's a big loss for FC Barcelona. In my own personal view, I think Dembele got what he deserved. Dembele have not been committed to this club one bit. Dembele have not respected our Barcelona badge. Dembele have not been committed. He deserves no place in the project of Xavi. And luckily enough, Xavi have been realizing that. And of course, Xavi have accepted the fact that Dembele will not play again ever for FC Barcelona, forever. It is really disheartening to see the situation Dembele finds himself in, no doubt. And losing Dembele in such a manner was not something that I've ever envisaged before. I've never seen this coming. But funny enough, I came across a program talking about Dembele's past behaviors in his other clubs. Dortmund, when he was leaving Dortmund to FC Barcelona back in 2017, he had some issues a lot with the coach and the staff there, and he was even punished for absent training and was not serious with things again because he was trying to force a move to FC Barcelona. Even when he was in Rennes in France before going to Germany, he was also having some terrible characters before leaving. So it's kind of tough to see how his career have been so far, which is not good. Anyways, I still very much think that with Dembele or without Dembele, Barcelona can still achieve in future. We can still do things without him. Of course, Traore have come a direct replacement for him. Things can still be achieved, hopefully, under Xavi. So we just hope for the best for our club. We know the season has not been good, and it's just good that we just prepare our minds that things will not be good this season. This season is just a season to accept our fate, that it is not getting any better, except next season we'll see how things unfold. So guys, I would appreciate if you leave your comments down below. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video, and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure to subscribe so you always stay up to date with the latest on this channel all the time I post a new video.